everybody's doing well. That's true.
Yeah. I can't straighten out my blanket.
Avery fell asleep before.
Because Miss V put me to bed.
So I'm a little bit concerned that I'm not going to be able to get her to go to sleep tonight.
I did go to bed today.
Aries sun for the next 24. Could be spending time with a Libra. A disappointment heals and moves into the past. Somebody may make you an offer that will be hard to turn down, and life moves forward and you're ready for it. Listen to your intuition. Anxiety eases and moves into the past. Take time, for rest, relaxation, and self-care. You have the world at your feet. Hi, Adonis. Oh my God, now I'm going to have the hiccups.
Oh no. There's my Georgia. There's my Georgia.
Alpha, general. He's doing well, that's true. Oh no.
Yeah. Oh, who was that?
That was me.
Oh, I thought that was someone else. Said hello. Okay, we're trying to play.
Alpha, you could get good news that comes in around work, school, or business. Life's moving forward and you're ready for it. Listen to your intuition. Success comes in around life moving forward. Take time if you can for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Disappointments and heartaches are healing and moving into the past. Maybe spending time with the fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Areas of your life that have been stuck should start to move forward soon. Lose, general. Lose, take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Listen to your intuition. You have life coming into balance. If you're feeling undecided about something or someone, don't make any decisions until you're ready. Maybe spending time with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. You'll hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or receive good news, and anxiety is easing and moving into the past. You could have good news coming around career. Amber, love. If you're currently with someone, your current relationship should be functioning pretty well. If you're not with anyone, you could have new energy coming in. Life could be moving forward with water, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, possibly a Gemini, maybe even a Capricorn. Don't settle for less than you want or deserve, and life moves forward towards greener pastures, bringing in happiness around love this spring. Tiffany, general. Growth, change, and transformation could be bringing in good news around work, school, or business. And you may be thinking about starting a new side business, side project, side hustle. If you decided to do so, you would be successful. You have the world at your feet. Listen to your intuition and life begins to move forward. Choices and options come in around social activity. And with the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities. Pretty good. What?
Dad, play with my toys.
What toys?
Look, I brought a few toys in here.
Yeah, for a few minutes.
But what about I listen to the book?
Okay, I would like you to read along with that book.
What book?
The one that you were watching before with the dinosaur.
Sometimes it's like one book, but they could burn a whole bunch of videos in it. Oh!
Emily, will MR offer a job for me tomorrow? He's acting dean of faculty. He could offer you a job. You got about a 70% chance, yes. I don't know if he offers it tomorrow, but it could be coming in. Yeah, he's not holding back. Ina, general. Ina, general. solution to a problem is in front of you and you'll figure it out before the end of the month. Maybe paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan. Listen to your intuition and life begins to move forward. A wish comes true. Lay down the law, set boundaries. It'll serve you well. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Old wounds heal and move into the past and life begins to move forward. Life could change for you for the better quickly around work, school, or business. Money comes in, finances improve, and the world is at your feet. Cinnamon for tomorrow. Cinnamon for tomorrow. Perseverance pays off around work, school, or business. Areas of your life that have been stuck or stagnant should now start to move forward, and you may feel like relief in life moving forward. You could be spending time with fire, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Good news may come in around work, school, or business, and relief feeling like around work, school, or business, or finances finally starting to move forward. Maybe spending time with fire, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan can also be relieving. Yes?
I accidentally deleted YouTube. See?
Did you really deleted it?
Yeah,
No, it's right here.
it is.
I think.
Because like I saw like something else. And then like I pressed on it because like it looked like YouTube. But then
Yes, no, this is YouTube. This is it. This is where what we are. All right, go ahead. Go put on whatever you want.
Oh, wait, really? What do I want?
And not whatever you want. Well, what are you going to put on?
This. It's that game.
Okay, all right. For a few minutes.
That Granny tries to hit.
The Granny tries to hit you with a frying pan.
Yeah. Oh.
T-Vat Love. Love life could be moving forward towards greener pastures this spring, and you may be feeling like relief around things moving forward. You could have choices and options. Empress is bringing in love and money or more of it. You have fire here, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. You may also have air, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Exploring your options could lead to success, and don't be afraid to speak your mind. Don't look back on the past. Life is moving forward, bringing with it cause for celebration. Butterfly for the next 24. Disappointment heals and moves into the past, and life moves forward. You have life changing for the better quickly when you listen to your intuition. Maybe spending time with water, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. You may be spending time with a Leo. With the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities. Take time, if you can, for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Could have a new job or business opportunity presenting itself. I don't know if it's going to be that soon. It may take a little while, but there still could be a new opportunity coming in at some point. MM for the next 48. MM for the next 48. Slow and steady wins the race, but life moves forward. You may be spending time with a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Areas of your life that have been stuck or stagnant may now start to move forward. And with the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities. Maybe spending time with Sagittarius. You may be thinking about going back to school, learning a new area of study. Could be feeling a little bit more financially secure. DJ, I'm a bit tired today. Could you go? I had to go to my second PT session. What do you see in my meeting with my therapist, Miss R, later? The meeting should go well, and it looks like whatever is going on, it may be beneficial, like it may be helpful, this physical therapy. You mentioned that you were feeling a little tired, but I think that that's probably normal. And it looks like things are improving. Things that have been stuck or stagnant should now start to move forward. Hi, Mr. Maurice. I'm going through a financial situation just for this month. Do you see the cards getting me through it unscathed? Yeah, you should come through it fine. Yeah, you'll be okay. You'll be all right. I hate that. Cosmic, I applied for another weekend job at an apartment complex. I already left the weekend job. Will they call me for an interview? I think that you will wind up getting an interview, yes. Hi, Mel. Dr. Sony, general overall for me from the Blue Spirit cards. Page of Fire, outgoing, creative, confident, mischievous. News of an exciting new endeavor, use your originality and ingenuity. Emperor, Archangel Michael, organization, logic, structure, discipline, and leadership. The Star, Archangel Jophiel, happy times, make positive, optimistic, long-term plans. You're on the right path. Pretty good. M. Lourdes for the next 48. A disappointment heals and moves into the past, and life begins to move forward. Feeling ambitious, you should be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to, but don't forget about taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. If you're feeling undecided about something, don't make any decisions until you're ready. Listen to your intuition. Success comes in around work, school, or business. T-Vet, so Jay the Aquarius tried flirting with my cousin. Oh my God. I mean, really? Okay, so wherever he is in his life, he's just not happy. He's not happy, and he's looking to like throw it out there, explore options. And if causing drama or stirring the pot a little happens, like he may be up for it. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if he thinks that flirting with your cousin was going to get back to you and upset you in some kind of way. If that's what he was thinking, he may be wrong. But it's like he's not real happy or content with where he's at, and he's looking to branch out, see who's willing to talk to him. And if it causes a little bit of drama and somebody gets upset, it kind of feeds his ego a little. Yeah, he's not in a great place. Cosmic, between my seasonal admin at the Marriott and GS, where do you see me staying on long term? GS said that they'll reach out if something opens once the building is established. I don't know. Okay, let's see. I think you're probably going to stay with Marriott. That's what I think right now, and I think that probably would be the best option anyway, because it looks like there's a lot of room for growth, and there may be more chance for stability there. Oh, I know. Rest in peace, Chuck. Dasiswag, I'm Awais Aslam from Pakistan. Will I get the PMA or not? My date of birth is 12/24/23. Will I get the job at PMA? I think you're going to get that job. Yeah, I think you could do well there too. Oh my God, I saw this. It was a video, and it was a man. I don't know how old he was, but he starts off, he goes, I grew up in the 1900s. And like that just made me laugh because like now it seems like that's so long ago. D for this week coming. For this week coming. Life comes into balance and somebody may make you an offer that will be hard to turn down. With the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities. Maybe spending time with the Sagittarius. Listen to your intuition and a disappointment heals and moves into the past. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Evie, general for April. Evie, general for April. Anxiety eases and moves into the past, and life begins to move forward with a wish that comes true. A disappointment heals and moves forward, and life begins to move forward. Listen to your intuition, maybe spending time with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Perseverance pays off around work, school, or business. Eric, what will things be like for me at work? Disappointment heals and moves into the past. It should be a relatively pleasant week. There's growth, change, and transformation. Things are well functioning, well balanced. Solution to a problem is in front of you. You'll figure it out before the end of the week. Oh, there we go. Stephania. Scorpio, what's next in love? Okay, you have your love life can be changing for you for the better quickly, and a disappointment is healing and moving into the past. If you're currently with someone, your current relationship may be slow to move forward, but on solid ground, well balanced. If you're not with anyone, you could have romance come in that may be slow to move forward, but brings in happiness. Person coming in could be Earth, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. You have the world at your feet. Tibet, what energy or impression did Reginald give his friend about me that he was with on Thursday? Okay, the impression that he gave, Reginald gave his friend. So were the two of you were together and you ran into his friend? I think that he kind of led this guy to believe that you were dating or maybe a new connection. Like slow and steady wins the race, but there's happiness around things moving forward. So he may have like let this guy know. we're friends, we're seeing each other, or there's something going on here. Or led him to believe that there was something happening there. Well, a final future outcome between D and his girlfriend, J. Well, eventually they're going to break up. They're not going to stay together forever, but I don't see a breakup on the immediate horizon. That may be down the line. Like right now, it looks like slow and steady wins the race. Things could be pretty well functioning, or they could break up and get back together several times, but eventually they will move on from one another. It could be a wild road, though. It could be a long and winding road. Liz, general for today. May hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or receive good news, and your luck is changing for the better. You may be feeling grounded and stable around finances. Money comes in, or news of money is coming in. Life is coming into balance and then begins to move forward. Somebody can make you an offer that would be hard to turn down. And then finances are improving. Emily, CS are well staffed, but a friend told my dad for me to try anyway. The state job is slow and steady for a year and a half. Reading about CS. Please tell me straight if it's a waste of my time. CS, I don't think is a waste of your time, no. I mean, I don't think anything is a waste of your time because, like, the big picture is that who knows what happens? Like, you could be working for, I don't know, CS for the next 2 years, and then all of a sudden things may move forward with the place that you really want. So I would say exploring the option, it could lead to success. It also could be the other way. You may not have anything happening, and then all of a sudden somebody could retire or move on from that CS job, and something could open. I think putting it out there is it can't hurt. It can't hurt, and there is potential around that place. Joey, reading for this week. You may have life change for you for the better quickly, and you may have choices and options around social activity. A disappointment heals and moves into the past, and anxiety eases. Life is moving forward towards greener pastures. May hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from, or get good news that you've been waiting on. Maybe spending time with an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Ton 80, general. Perseverance pays off, and your luck is changing for the better quickly. You may be spending time with a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Life comes into balance. Somebody may make you an offer that would be hard to turn down. Money comes in, finances improve. If you're feeling undecided about something, don't make any decisions until you're ready, and listen to your intuition. Choices and options around social activity helps life move forward. And you may feel like grounded and stable around finances moving forward. That may be more like this summer. Raymond, will Tony leave me alone, or Mark in charge, or both when he's gone for a month? How will it go? Will the guys at work having me in charge? I take no shit. I think you'll be fine. So Tony leaves you in charge, I think. I think it'll be fine. I think you'll do well. The guys may feel a little stressed, but that's too bad. You'll do fine. Maggie, work for Monday and Tuesday. Work looks good. You have a disappointment heals and moves into the past, and life begins to move forward. Money comes in, finances improve. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. You may be feeling ambitious to be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to, and cause for celebration comes in around good news. Alina, can I get a government MBBS seat in 26? I think that may happen for you. Yeah, that's possible. Paula, does D have sincere, deep love for Jay or not? I do think he's sincere. Yeah, I think the love is sincere, or the relationship is sincere right now. TT, will I be back physically active after complaining to Jessica? I feel not myself. She says nothing, which found weird and started forcing self to exercise, but I felt better. I think it's fluid. I think you're going to feel better, but I'm not sure what's happening here. So is Jessica somebody who is like assisting you like health-wise? If you're not feeling better, I would say see a doctor if she's not the doctor, but I do think you're going to be feeling better. Yeah, and sometimes forcing yourself to exercise, especially if you're retaining water, it'll help. I know it's the last thing you want to do when you're retaining water, but it will help, yeah. TT, what's coming towards me? Life could change for you for the better quickly, and a disappointment may heal and move into the past. Anxiety eases and moves into the past, and life begins to move forward. May hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or receive good news. Areas of your life that have been stuck or stagnant should now start to move forward, and you may be spending time with the Sagittarius. Joey, will I win some cards on the raffle on Tuesday? That may happen. You got about a 70% chance, yes. Let's see what happens with that. Eric, I wish to find a lady who loves me online without them asking for money. It sucks finding women. I know, good, never send the money because you got sharks out there. You're going to find someone, but you know, like they're showing you who they are. So that's good. It's good that they're showing you that, so that what's worse is to get involved with somebody and be vested with this person 6 months or 8 months and then find out who they are. But you have new opportunities coming in over the summer with somebody or with people, because you could have choices that aren't going to be like that. You've got a Sagittarius coming in, you have a Scorpio, and you have a Virgo. Rimmel, love for April. Okay, if you're currently with someone, your current relationship should be functioning well. If you're not with anyone, you have new opportunities coming in. You have a Gemini, you have the world at your feet. You also could have a Sagittarius, possibly an Aries. Empress is bringing in love and money or more of it. Explore your options and listen to your intuition. Life begins to move forward. I don't know if you're going to find commitment in April, but you should have some options coming in April. If you're already with someone, your current relationship should be doing well. Natalie, is there anything I need to be concerned about right now or that I should focus on in my life? Okay, right now will be a good time to focus on letting go of people, places, and things that no longer serve you. Don't look back on the past. With the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities, and the hard work you put into work, school, or business comes back and pays off, brings in a little bit more financial security. Also, it may be a good time for a little self-care, rest, relaxation, and self-care. Life's moving forward. Pretty good. Quella, does D have Was D love towards me, real intentions, or ulterior motives? I don't think that this person had any ulterior motives. I think that whatever happened, happened and it played out. And then either, yeah, I don't know what your relationship was with this person, but either, you know, it's like relationships are good until they're not. So things may have been functioning well and then something may have changed for them. And that's why whatever happened, happened. You know, it's like, just because it doesn't work out or because two people aren't together anymore doesn't mean that somebody intended to do something malicious. Sometimes it's just the way the relationship works out. Usually it has to do with the way the relationship is functioning or balanced. And most of the time, once it goes out of balance, one person loses interest and then moves forward with somebody else or kind of disappears or something. But no, I don't think that there were ulterior motives, no. Rimmel, general for April. Lay down the law, set boundaries. It can lead you to success around work, school, or business. A disappointment or a heartache is healing and moving into the past. Money comes in, finances improve. Your luck is changing for the better. Slow and steady wins the race, but life is moving forward and happiness is coming in around life moving forward. You could be paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan, and you may be feeling a little bit more financially secure.
Mom,
Yeah?
so do you know what I like about Pumpkin?
What?
So when I put her in the head, she like bounces her head. And that's, you know what I also like about her? So don't you know the jewelry box that's in here?
Mm-hmm.
So when I put her on the line, she just stays there.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, because there's like a hole between our feet, and then like it helps us like put our own stuff. So we can put her on it.
Oh, that's good.
And then we just have our head.
Leo sun, general. Disappointment or heartache is healing and moving into the past, and life is moving forward towards greener pastures. You could have success come in around a side business, side project, side hustle. Your luck changes for the better. Even if it is slow and steady wins the race, the side business could be becoming successful over the course of the next few months. Lay down the law, set boundaries, and life moves forward towards greener pastures. If you feel like someone is overstepping, don't be afraid to let them know how you feel. Pallavi, love. Empress is bringing in love and money or more of it. You have fire sign here, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. You also have a Scorpio and a wish coming true. If you're currently with someone, you may see growth, change, and transformation in your current relationship. If you're not with anyone, you could have new energy coming in, possibly Sagittarius. Don't settle for less than you want or deserve. You have a wish that comes true around love. Lucinda, general for April. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan can make you feel relief. Maybe spending time with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. You may be thinking about going back to school or learning a new area of study. You could be planning travel, possibly a road trip. And you may be not looking back on the past. Life is moving forward. Pretty good. Quella, is H happy and satisfied in his new relationship? Yeah, for right now, yeah. Olivia wants the purple angel cards. Focus. I choose what I want to focus on. As you work on your goals as you work on your goals, recognize that you need to take a step back and really focus on what you're trying to accomplish. Whether you're starting a new goal or you're already in the midst of it, the angels are encouraging you to have good organization and lots of preparation in place. Patience. It takes time for miracles to happen, and I'm okay with it. The angels remind you that in order to succeed, you must learn how to control your impatience and wait for the right outcome you deserve comes along. Wisdom. My mind is strong, open, and clear. The angels are letting you know that they are working on and nurturing a deeper connection with you and your divine. Power can help you to deal with the changes and the challenges with ease and can ensure you become your own tower of wisdom and calming presence in your life. Not bad. Anthony, what will happen with the job that I am waiting to get from Mr. M? When do you see a possible offer? That's the one that's got the delay around it, right? Because it's a little slow, death is in reverse. But there is cause for celebration and a wish comes true. So it may be delayed, but you still should get it. I'm going to say it may be sometime later this spring, like maybe May time frame. One and only general. One and only general. Lay down the law, set boundaries, and life begins to move forward. Maybe spending time with fire, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, and life comes into balance. Weight of the world slips off your shoulders and negativity moves into the past. Listen to your intuition. Life may change for you for the better quickly. You may be feeling grounded and stable around finances and feeling ambitious. You're going to be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to. Tangerine, may I know what's coming in for me this week? With the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities. You may feel relief around life moving forward. And life is moving forward. Negativity is moving into the past. Paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan can make you feel relief. Take time if you can for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Old wounds heal and move into the past, and life begins to move forward. You may be thinking about going back to school or learning a new area of study. Oh, thank you, Tangerine. Thank you, thank you. Irene, can you tell me if I found a beautiful house with a pool in Arizona? Will it still be available in June, and will I have a chance of getting it? I'm not convinced it's still going to be available if you're waiting until June. I think it may go before then. Vianney, how does my boyfriend Ruben feel about his formal co-worker Michelle? They had a connection. Well, he seems to think highly of her, has a lot of respect for her, may find her to be hardworking, somebody who is successful, confident, independent, attractive, and down to earth, somebody who is like respectable. Yeah. Susie, T the Capricorn and I for the next few weeks, what to expect. You got communication coming in, but other than that, I don't see all that much happening. Things look a little slow. 9 of Rods in reverse could be like a long wait, or like there's a long road ahead of you, kind of. But there'll be communication. There could be communication. Natasha, general for the next 2 weeks. Lay down the law, set boundaries, it'll serve you well. Life moves forward towards greener pastures, but slow and steady wins the race. Something may happen that makes you happy with the sun, and that may be around work, school, or business. Money comes in, finances improve. You might feel relief around life moving forward, and you're ready for it. Life's moving forward, and you're ready for it. Follow, will H and I ever reconnect or meet? Like just speak? Or like meet for coffee or something like that? I mean, I would never say never, but I don't see that on the immediate horizon. It looks like two people that are moving in different directions, and there may be like disappointment around the situation for right now. So I wouldn't count on it for right now. Doesn't mean that can't change at some point. Oh, Anthony, you got the interview from that other company that you found. I think that that's a good opportunity. Yeah, I would take that if you could get it first rather than waiting without anything. You could always leave for a better option. Macy, can I get it general for the week ahead? Feeling ambitious, be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to. You may be spending time with a Leo or an Earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. With the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities, and you may hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or receive good news. Nicole, general. You may have choices and options that come in around social activity. You may have somebody make you an offer that would be hard to turn down that could lead you towards like a wish comes true. Lay down the law, set boundaries, it'll serve you well. Old wounds heal and move into the past. A disappointment heals and moves into the past. Money comes in, finances improve. Paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan can bring in relief, and then you may be taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care.
Mom,
Yeah?
I miss Cyrus.
How could you miss Cyrus when he's laying right next to you?
I just miss him. He's gonna get older.
Oh, well, he's not older. He's only 2 years old right now, so let's not worry about that.
And I do not like when he goes to the pool.
Oh, I know. Nobody likes that. That's the worst. Ruchi, what's coming in next in love for me? You have success around love moving forward when you explore your options. You could have fire coming in, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. You may have a Scorpio. There should be choices if you're not with anyone right now. Be clear about your wants and needs, and you could find yourself in a well-balanced, well-functioning relationship with the Magician. You can make that happen. If you're currently with someone, your current relationship should be functioning pretty well. Rimmel, when do you see me landing a new job? You could have choices and options coming in around the month of May, maybe late April, early May. Space, energy around my Trinity deck idea. Energy looks good. Successful, moving forward. Listen to your intuition. Go for it, whatever it is. Davy, for the next 2 weeks, general. You've got success coming in around work, school, or business. A disappointment or a heartache is healing and moving into the past. You may be taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Could be spending time with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, or Earth, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. May have choices and options around social activity. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Don't forget about that. Michelle, I've been studying the math and science portion. Has me nervous. Oh, no. What's the question? Maybe I didn't get to it yet. Lima, what's coming in next in love? Could have new opportunities coming in. If you're not with anyone right now, out of the clear blue sky, new energy could come in. You've got a Scorpio, an Aries, and a Gemini coming in. If you're already with someone, you could have growth, change, and transformation coming in around your current relationship, which should have long-term potential. If you're not with anyone, exploring your options could lead to a relationship with long-term potential, maybe sometime this spring. And Ronnie, I want to know what's going on with my business. Successful now, suddenly doing well. Okay. I would keep doing what you're doing because you do have growth, change, and transformation coming in, and the hard work that you put in is paying off. Life is moving forward and the business is strengthening. So it looks like you got some success happening here. Roll with it. Keep doing what you're doing. Oh, you're welcome. Queen Libra, does P have romantic feelings for L? I don't see romance here as of right now. I don't know where these people are right now in their relationship, but I think that it may be a little out of balance. Michelle, will I pass my T7 exam? I have this upcoming Wednesday. I think you're going to pass it, yeah. Kimon, general for the week. Anxiety eases and moves into the past and life begins to move forward. Listen to your intuition. Paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan can make you feel relief, and a disappointment heals and moves into the past. Life comes back into balance. Kelly, what do I see? I keep seeing 111. I don't believe in that kind of stuff. I mean, it's like you see it because it's in your head, and because you think it means something, you keep seeing it. Cards indicate it's time to move forward. Listen to your intuition. Feeling ambitious, you should be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to. Anxiety eases and moves into the past, and life begins to move forward. Listen to your intuition, and a wish may come true. Yeah, I don't get into those. You know, it's the thing with the signs. It's like we're going to see what our subconscious will bring into front what we're thinking of, right? It's like the red bus or my neighbor's Tesla. Or you ever see that? It cracks me up. The meme where it's a cartoon and the woman she's making like cookies. She's stirring the batter, and behind her, the kitchen's on fire. And the meme above her head says, "Is she smiling?" And it says, "Everything's going to be okay. I saw 11:11 on the microwave." But our subconscious stores everything. So what we're looking for, we're going to keep seeing. And I used to do these when I was studying law of attraction years ago. I used to do these meditations at my 6 o'clock in the morning classes because a lot of those same people were going to come back at night. And I would say to them, okay, I would give them a meditation, and I would give them something specific. I remember one time it was an old car. It had to be like a classic car, you know, like a Chevelle or like a 69 Camaro. It couldn't be like, your grandmother's Buick. It had to be an older car. And one time I remember doing the cherries, which was so funny for me when the cherries happened. So give them the meditation, a couple of minutes, tell them what to focus on, and then had them come back. If the next time they saw me, by a lot of times I would see them later that day. And they would tell me where they saw these things. And I was like, it always works because what we put in our mind comes like we'll bring to our attention. Anyway, so one time I did it with cherries, and it was so funny because I was leaving one of the studios that night, and of course, like, you forget about the cherries because nobody's paying attention to cherries. And I'm walking down the sidewalk. This studio was in a storefront, so there was like stores, and I had to walk to the parking lot. And and I swear, I'm walking down the sidewalk in front of the stores, and there are 2 cherries. That's it. No other fruit, nothing on the floor right in front of me. And I was like, oh my God, the cherries. Anyway. Um, Red. General for me this upcoming week. Will I make the trip successfully? Yeah, you're going to make that trip successfully. Yeah, the week overall looks good too. Life is moving forward. A disappointment is healing. You're listening to your intuition. You're taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Maybe spending time with the Taurus. Sean, current energy. Am I on track to reach my sales quotes at my event this Saturday? Yeah, the energy is very positive around success. Yeah, I think that you can make it happen. Nirvana, does Mercia think about me romantically? Like have a romantic interest in you? That's possible. There could be an interest here. Red, general on my don't trust Junior or Morgan. General on why I don't trust Junior or Morgan. It's your intuition. So I don't know who they are to each other, but there may be a common denominator around them. That's why you don't trust them. Like somebody may talk shit or whatever. But your intuition is telling you. Yeah, your intuition was telling you that you can't trust them because they're not trustworthy or they're like somewhat phony. Yeah, Kelly, you're not thinking of it, but you saw it once and now you keep seeing it. So now you're looking for it. You see what I'm saying? It's like you're not seeing it for no reason. Like that's why nobody ever comes into the room and says, why do I keep seeing 1417? Why do I keep seeing 9732? Because nobody thinks it's anything. So they see it I got up this morning to go to the bathroom. It was 314. I don't think anything of 314. Right? So now it's 3:14. I'll probably get up tonight now at 3:14 and go to the bathroom because I'm talking about it and it's in my subconscious. So once you see it and you're acknowledging it, you're reaffirming it. And people think that it's like, because I used to be very into, and I don't know why this is, but I had a friend that felt the same way. Like there were messages in license plates. I don't know why, where we got that from, but we never discussed it. But one time it came up in conversation. I was like, me too. But I would see license plates with numbers or letters and think that they meant something, but then nothing would happen. So I'm like, it doesn't mean anything. It's just a coincidence. Or I'm just noticing it because those are numbers that mean something to me. Like I remember one time I was behind something that was like my brother's initials and his birthday. And I'm like, okay, so what does that mean? Nothing. Doesn't mean anything. Like why did I notice that? I noticed it because I was looking at it and I drew the connection because our brains are logical. So I'm looking at it and I'm like, oh, those are my brother's initials. Oh, what do you know? That's his birthday. But what does it mean? It doesn't mean anything. See, you're saying it right here. I went to one hotel room, it was 11:11. The other night I went to the room, it was 11:11. Went to the grocery store and it was 111, it was 111:30. So that it's exactly what is happening. You're noticing it, so you're going to keep seeing it. But they're going to keep popping up because you're noticing it. You're not noticing the other numbers that show up at other places. Like, what was the number on when you went to get gas? I don't remember how much I spent the last time I went to get gas. But if it stopped down 11:11, I might. If I kept coming in contact with that number. You see what I mean? Like you're noticing it because it was there. If it was a different number, you wouldn't notice it. And people are always with the repeating numbers, but people don't really ever notice other patterns. Like I have some kind of a weird thing with these numbers. 5, 4, 1, and 2 in different, but like account numbers, passwords, lock combinations that have those numbers. And I'm always like, oh, I wonder why those numbers are always around me. But what, it doesn't mean anything. It's just, I don't know. It's just those numbers are around me. Anyhow. H2O, what is S's intentions and actions towards me after the argument that we had? Doesn't have any intentions at this point. Right now, it looks like he's still a little angry or upset, and he's taking time for himself. Well, Kelly, if you believe that these numbers mean something, you can believe that, but I can't give you something. I can give you a general reading, but I can't tell you that these numbers mean anything because there's no way for me to, like, what does it mean? Do you know what I'm saying? Like, if you look it up, I believe that the 111, they're going to tell you is you listen to your intuition. I think, because I've looked them up before. What does seeing 111 mean? New beginnings, listen to your intuition, and manifestation. So that's what it could mean if that's what you believe. I personally, I don't sell that because I don't believe it. I just don't. So if that's what you want to believe, that's what it means. Rani, sorry, I meant to say, will my business be successful? Stagnation will end and no more employers. No, your business is going to be successful, yeah. I can't tell you that nobody else is ever going to leave, but it does look like you have your luck changing for the better. Life is beginning to move forward. Disappointments are healing and moving into the past. Anxiety eases and moves into the past, and life begins to move forward successfully. You may see more success as the year goes on, especially in like the summertime, like from June to August. Maybe also in April, but then again in June to August. No, I'm not saying if you think about it, you see it. What I'm saying is that it's there anyway. It's there anyway. And you're just noticing it. The subconscious is bringing it to the forefront. Like, here's another example. A friend of mine has a friend who had bought one of these new Teslas that, and I don't know much about those. I don't know much about cars in general, but my friend had mentioned to me that it was wild that the doors didn't open outright. They opened upright like this. She just mentioned it to me. So a couple of days later, I had gone out to throw out the garbage, and the neighbor in the next building, somebody was getting out of the car, which I was assuming was the Tesla because the doors opened like that. And I was like, oh, that's funny. Rachel was just telling me that her friend bought that car. His car would have been there. I wouldn't have noticed it. I only noticed it because my friend was just telling me about it. But that car, it may have been there before. I just noticed it on that day because it was in my head. You see what I mean? So it's like the red bus. The red bus is going down the street every day. Nobody knows it until somebody says, hey, you know the red bus that comes down the street? Oh, no, I don't know the red bus. And then it's called to your attention, so your brain stores it. Like, when you go looking for cars, there was one car somebody was looking at. I think it was the Honda HRR. So I don't. It was not the CRV, but the smaller one, and I had never heard of it before. And my neighbor said that she was buying one, and then all of a sudden she mentioned it to me, and I was behind one all the time. Like I was probably behind them all the time. I just never noticed that I was. So what does it mean? It doesn't really mean anything. It's just you're noticing it now because they're around because it was brought to your attention. So you notice something once, you tend to keep noticing it. And then because it's something that is in your head, like the pineapples. I have it's on my channel if you want to look at it. But there's something happened with pineapples. I can't remember how the pineapples came up, but it became such a thing between me, my friends, and my yoga students that pineapples were showing up all over the place. The pineapples were always there. We just never paid attention to them before. And then all of a sudden we were paying attention to them. Anyhow, the pineapples were something else. Adonis, above, I submitted an assignment like almost an hour ago. Am I overthinking it? It weighs 30%, holy shit, of the whole class grade performance. Okay, let's see. You should do fine on it. Your perseverance has paid off and life is moving forward. You have a wish that comes true and you're going to feel relieved once you get the answer back, but I think it'll be fine. Adonis, that stuff you're mentioning is related to brain filtration. Just imagine if we paid attention to everything. Oh, God, I know. I know. Amrani, Charlie Stone buyer for my house now, cash buyers. Oh, will this person buy your house for cash? Let's see. I think you can get this person to buy your house for cash. Yeah, that could happen. I can't remember how the pineapple thing started, but it was the funniest thing. Somehow, maybe I did a meditation about pineapple. My friend had a pineapple necklace. Maybe that's what brought it up. But it started with a pineapple. And I did the meditation with the pineapple, and then people started seeing pineapples in weird places. And then I kid you not, I'm not kidding. You can Google it, look it up on YouTube because that's where I saw it. Some guy was giving an interview about breaking his penis. How he broke it. Well, I was watching the video. I'm like, what? How do you break that? And I'm not kidding. Behind him was like a mantle, and there was a gold pineapple on it. So I took a picture of it and I sent it to one of my friends, and I was like, look at this. Look at this video, first of all, and then look, there's a pineapple. So then it started that pineapples and penises were showing up. I have the videos on my channel from a very long time ago. And then one of the girls that I worked with at one of the yoga studios, like she used to come in and like log out all the students in. So we would leave and she would still be there. She went into the bathroom and she said that a man flashed her. He just flashed her. And I was like, do you know who he was? Like, he wasn't a yoga student, right? And she was like, no, I don't know who he was. But that building had the studio inside it, and there was like other businesses in there, and there were 2 bathrooms in the hallways that had showers. So who knows who he was? He could have been someone just coming in off the street to take a shower. Nobody was there to stop him. Anyhow, but this continued for some time, that these pineapples and also penises kept showing up. So now here, I'm in a different yoga studio, but these studios were affiliate. They were all owned by the same person, but in different locations. And at that time, the students had like unlimited packages. They could go to different studios. So sometimes it wouldn't be uncommon for one student to use all of the studios. So I'm at this one other studio, and I'm not kidding you. I'm not kidding you. I'm teaching. It was like a 60-minute Bikram class, which I fucking hated Bikram, but at least it was only an hour, not the hour and a half. There was this guy that was coming in, and I don't think he was doing this on purpose. I just think he was a little bit off. He was a little bit older of a man. Like, I'm going to say maybe he was in his mid-60s. And he was kind of new to yoga. And the shorts that he was wearing, not only were they very short, but they were on backwards. So I can't, I'm not kidding. So when he bent over, everything fell out the back. And I was behind him, and I couldn't even, I just had to like, I had to get out of there. I had to remove myself. And after the class ended, there was a woman back there, and we had just been talking about this pineapples and shit. And then she's like, I couldn't believe it. She's like, right there in front of me, it all fell out. Anyhow, I'm probably screwing up the story, but it was something like that. I mean, I remember that part. Anyway, I stopped those because it was just happening too much. Anyway, Trinity General. May hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or receive good news. Anxiety eases and moves into the past. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care, and negativity moves into the past. Maybe spending time with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, and you can have choices and options around social activity. That's what it was. I'm not kidding. And Randy, will he find someone? Yeah, he could get you someone to buy that house. Yeah. Whatever that association is, he could get it sold. Yeah. I'm always skeptical of stuff like that. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I don't know why. I'm just skeptical. Just make sure that you do your research. I'm always skeptical on something like that. Although I sold my car to Carvana and I didn't have trouble. And they gave me much more money. Nobody else was going to give me any money for that car. Red, good career choice for me now. General, I can't tell you what career. Yeah, you have to figure that out. But it does look like it may be something creative in nature. You got two things happening here at the same time. Well, you actually have three things happening here. So you could have something that's creative in nature. Then you could have something physical in nature. And then you may also be doing something like, well, something creative. And something creative, something physical, and maybe something like spiritual, like, I don't know, tarot reading, astrology, whatever, Reiki, anything that could be like spiritual related. I would keep the door open for anything or be open to anything, but that creativity one, I don't know what that is. Maybe makeup artist, hairdresser, something like that, painting. I don't know if it's painting or if it's more of like a aesthetics, like hair, skin, nails kind of a thing. You have any interest in that? And then something physical. So I don't know what you do that's physical. Working out at the gym, personal trainer, yoga, dance, whatever. Something like that. Metal, how will finances be this week? Finances should be all right. You have money coming in, finances are improving, and then you may be paying off a bill of debt or a loan. You should be okay. Getting by. How about Essence? I didn't do Essence, right? Money for April. Money looks okay. You have finances are strengthening. Somebody may make you an offer that would be hard to turn down. That could lead to growth, change, and transformation. Anxiety eases and moves into the past, and life begins to move forward. Peach, if I go to the store tomorrow morning, will I be able to get the blue and green bags, or will they be sold out? I would try. I would try because I think they could be there. Selling feet pictures. I know, it's ridiculous, right? Oh, all right. Wait, hang on, Trinity. I'm going to go check PayPal. The question's over there? Let me check. Hang on. Oh, yeah, I got it. I got it. Hang on. So what are you looking for here? Commitment between Libra and Cancer? I don't see commitment here. Things look a little slow. But there is potential for communication to come in, which is positive. There's potential for growth, change, and transformation, and for a disappointment to heal. So let's see what happens once communication comes in. Stacy, career for this week. For this week, things look pretty good. You have choices and options. You may receive good news. Money comes in. Paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan can make you feel relief. Bringing in cause for celebration. Exploring your options could also lead to like a new beginning. Oh, Kelly, what does Tarot want me to know? You could have a new job or business opportunity coming in, and with the Magician, the ability to make it happen. Life's moving forward towards greener pastures, and you may have more money coming in. Paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan may make you feel relieved. A disappointment heals and moves into the past. New beginnings on the horizon can lead to success. Old wounds heal and move into the past. Feeling ambitious, you may be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to this spring. That's pretty good. Martisha for the week ahead. The hard work you put into work, school, or business comes back and pays off. Could have some money coming in, life coming back into balance. Empress could be bringing in love and money or more of it. That's pretty good. Negativity moves into the past. Life moves forward. Maybe spending time with water, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Perseverance pays off around work, school, or business. Nine lives, general. You have take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care, but you may hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or receive good news. Life moves forward, money comes in, finances improve, and you may be thinking about going back to school or learning a new area of study. Listen to your intuition. Feeling ambitious, you should be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to. And then you have cause for celebration around life moving forward. Avery, you awake? You're awfully quiet.
I'm just being quiet because I'm fun.
Okay. Rani, MAII initials. Will he be loyal and bring in profit to the business that you were talking about before? Yeah, he does look like he's got great potential and life could be moving forward with him. Sag rising, general. You've got anxiety eases and moves into the past and life moves forward. Maybe spending time with a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. You also could have an Aquarius around. A new journey may be beginning. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Although the hard work and perseverance that you put into career, work, school, business, whatever you do all day, will pay off. Rimmel, what's coming towards me? Could have a new job or business opportunity coming in. You're no longer looking back on the past. Life is moving forward, feeling ambitious to be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to. Maybe spending time with the Gemini, could be spending time with the Sagittarius. And then you may be thinking about going back to school or learning a new area of study. Keep in mind that could be for business, it could be for pleasure. Is there anyone here I haven't answered for yet? I think you will see progress with him. Yeah. Crystal, my fellowship is blocked since last year. When will I get it? Is it possible for that to happen in the month of August? Could you get it over the summer? Don, is anything V wants from the connection at the moment? On the immediate horizon, they're definitely looking for communication to pick up. And then from there, like that may be like an anxiety thing. Like they may always feel like a little bit more stable when there's constant communication or like pretty frequent communication. And then aside from that, they also want emotional support, spending time together, and they're not holding back. So you may hear that from them soon. Somebody just sent money for a candle. I just want to write it down. Okay, I got it. Mel for the week. May hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or receive good news. Something may happen this week that makes you happy with the sun. No longer holding yourself back. Life is moving forward and you could feel relief around career moving forward. May even have a new job or business opportunity coming in. Feeling ambitious, you may be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to. Disappointments heal and move into the past. And then you may feel a little bit more financially secure as the week goes on. Anybody else here I haven't answered for? Otherwise, I will wrap it up and I will see you all tomorrow. What time? I don't know. I might do TikTok first and then YouTube. We'll see how it goes in the morning. Either way, I'll be around, and I'm doing I'm doing candles tonight. Tonight on Sunday, you can really. Sunday is an okay night really to do almost anything. I like it for like healing, protection, money, career, finances best though. Anyhow. All right. I will see you all tomorrow. Thank you all very much for being here. Have a nice evening.